Diabetes Mentor Programme came from service users themselves. They identified that there wasn't enough support for people with diabetes and that they would like to be part of the solution. So they suggested that local people who live with diabetes, who are carers of people with diabetes, could be trained in certain kinds of skills to help other people manage their diabetes.
The diabetic mentors are people who mostly have diabetes themselves, but also some of them are carers for people with diabetes. We use them particularly for patients when they have been given a new diagnosis of diabetes, because we find that at the beginning, this is often when people appreciate having somebody that they can ask questions to, and they can ask them any questions that they might have, particularly maybe things to do with their diet or lifestyle. And I think patients really appreciate that ability to be able to talk to another person who they do see as being like themselves.
I should be going down to the gym, but I sort of missed the gym a couple of times over the past 4 weeks, and it makes me feel guilty.
Again, Tony, we did say that because you do have a long-term condition, which is the diabetes part of it, and sometimes you will feel fatigued and you're tired and you don't want to really do something about it.
The mentoring program has helped me to realise that I can help someone else. I think away from the consultant, I find it's much more helpful, and the mentees are more open because they want to talk about different things that maybe they cannot cover during the session with their doctor, because I think doctors have a limited time. So when we're out in the open space, we talk about our social lives, about our eating and various other things.
I get a bit naughty. I want some fast food. How about that?
Are you having like Monday to Sunday, or you just had it on once?
No, it's like last time.
From the first meeting, I have to reassure the mentee that everything that we do is confidential and that it will be a mentee-led kind of session. So it's up to them what they want to talk about, but I always adhere to the boundaries of the mentee and mentor relationship that we'll have. With my mentee, we've actually set up goals, and once they've met their goal, I just write it down and record it, and then we make an evaluation of the service. I always keep myself in check as well, because if I'm telling somebody this is how you can look after yourself, I need to be the good example.
Patients definitely give feedback that they find useful and have been requesting this sort of service for quite a while, so it'd be great if it's taken elsewhere.
So she said to me, "Where are you going?" So I said, "I'm going to do this thing about diabetes." And she said, "Oh, I've got diabetes."
I think what's really exciting for me is how this whole mentor scheme has come very much from service users. Rather than trying to find the solution elsewhere, they thought that they could be part of the solution. Right from the start, I have had partners who are people living with diabetes, and we've worked together to develop this programme.